Good morning. Comfortable sleep. A little chilly, not too bad though. Use the backpack as a pillow. Bugs kind of menaced me for a while. It's gonna get hot today though. It's gonna be one of the hottest days. But yeah, I'm ready to get up and at it. Gonna have to pass on coffee because I'm running low on water, but whatever. Alright, let's do this. Oh, and there's a spider in my boot. Get out of there. Just gonna load up my bedroll first thing so when we put the debris on it doesn't get all over my blanket and sleeping pad. And then I can just bail out when it's time to go and I can just push till the end of the day. I ended up getting the logs in the right configuration for a comfortable sleep, but it took a while. It took some rearranging. We're definitely going to need new logs out here for this. This is just one tree, by the way. So I was kind of sliding around and then I got them in the right configuration. Another cool thing about this spot is it looks like it's loaded with blueberry or mulberries. They're just not in bloom yet, but yeah, they're all over in here. It's pretty awesome. Okay, I'm heading back over to the coniferous region, which is west, basically. So we have west and north. So right down, usually about halfway back I can see the shelter, but I gotta use the compass because I don't want to get lost out here turned around. So without it, I'd be in trouble. I'm gonna have to go around and pull them up. And I'm just gonna try to pull these up into here like so. There's a couple other ones I wanted to pull up. And not too far though. I'm gonna have to cut this off too. Well, no, I could just, yeah, I'll pull it up, I'll cut it off right here. Pull this guy up. Now I can't quite decide if I want to leave these on or if I want to cut them off because we're going to get the tarp on soon. I'm not really sure because my plan was to make holes in the tarp and tie down here, but I'm wondering if I just want to go over the whole thing. You know what I mean? Just cut them all off. I don't know. I think it looks cool like this. I kind of like it like this. I'm going to think on it for a minute. Alright, let's just bust out the tarp and see what we're working with here. This is 2.5 mil. Traditionally I use 6 mil. So it's all I could find in hardware stores around here. I didn't want to use like a camping tarp on this project. Not that I could afford one, but yeah, this is 2.5, so we'll see how it holds up. We'll use Gorilla Tape if we get holes or whatnot. I wasn't sure if we were going to have enough, but just about perfect. I decided to pass on the debris. That's good enough. I mean, it looks all right. It's a little bit of insulation, a little bit of fluff in there. I still don't know what I want to do with these ends. Like I said, I like the look, but I'm wondering if we bring the tarp, just right over the end. But then I'm thinking that the corners might rip this thinner tarp. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it on, and I'm just going to tie down like right here in between. Like so. Just trimming some of this growth off the back here, so the tarp can lay flat. Putting some logs to hold the tarp down so the wind doesn't blow it off, so I can tie these down. Then I'm going to use Gorilla Tape on both sides where I'm going to tie down, and you'll see. But I want to make sure everything's squared up first. Take our Gorilla Tape, right in the middle here. On both sides. Get your knife. Then get your lighter. Melt the end. Give it a second. Roll it, because this stuff will burn you if you try to roll it when it's too hot. Right down through the hole. Around. And I make sure this is nice and tense. And yeah, that looks good. Just do the square knot, getting it as tight as possible. And there we have it. And cut the extra cordage off. Should be good. Yeah, this is nice. I don't have to bake in the sun. That went rather well, just as I expected. We'll see how it holds up. But this is really nice having the shade right now in this time of day in the summer. Yeah, I'm really happy with it so far. I'm still going to do the corners and see how that goes, although I don't really need to do that, but I do want it to be, nice and tight. And it is possible to do because there's some overlap on the sides here. But one thing I'm worried about, if we don't get debris and pine or spruce boughs on, it might melt or weaken the tarp. I really don't know. I mean, because the sun is blazing hot. It's like 90 degrees here, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So we'll see what goes on. I'm just going to take a little break here, hit the water, kick back in the shade for a little bit because I've been blazing in the sun all day. And I'm getting tore up. I don't know if you can see, but man, the bugs are just annihilating me. Starting to get a little shaky too, which tells me that I'm dehydrated. But having a good time. I wanted to make another run for spruce and pine boughs or whatnot, but it's time for me to face the truth. I've got just the corner of the gallon there, and I don't want to beat myself up. This has been one of the most high endurance trips that I've done yet, up in the top 3. You don't see a lot of the hiking and walking I do, but there's a lot of hiking and a lot of walking and a lot of back and forth, and it's been an awesome trip though, don't get me wrong. But so I'm gonna head back to camp and grab that 12 to 16 ounce bottle of water I stashed under my tent, and then we'll go from there. I'm very happy with the progress that I made with the little time that we had out here. We got the bench in, the tarp on, we got more boughs on the underside, the fire pit, firewood. I'm going to stick that under here actually for next time. And there's a couple more laying around. So heading back northeast direction. Water is very important. I knew I should have gotten more, but I've been sitting inside all winter. It's my first summer trip. I'm not making up excuses, but yeah, I shorted myself on water again. I put this piece of paracord around this tree here. It's basically invisible, but it tells me where my pace count starts, so I can navigate back out to the shelter. Nice shaded little campsite back in here. Crystal clean mountain water from the springs of Pennsylvania. If I didn't have this, I'd be in real trouble right now. It's nice and cool from being under the tent. It's in the shade. I'm gonna go nice and easy on it though. That's the purest of water, I'm telling you. That gallon had mixed in tap water, like chlorine and stuff in it, but this is really, really good. Whew, that was a haul back. It's well over 90 degrees Fahrenheit today. I'm so glad that I had this extra bottle and filled it up and left it here because, I always ration what I have when I'm out there. That's when I know to leave, but it doesn't get any better than that. Real quick, I wanted to let my viewers know that I haven't been replying to comments because I have no internet connection, so if you've been wondering where I've been, that's what's going on. But I'm hoping to change that soon. Here's that fat I left from the other day. Yeah, we'll just leave it out here for the animals. The bugs are on it. It's looking kind of funky, but if I would have gotten to it sooner, it would have been all right. It is time to eat. So, grab the food bag. Tons of stuff left. Got some trail mix, we'll take that. Take some tuna. Got my cook kit here. I wrap it up in a plastic bag. We'll just take some stuff. Yeah, it's good. And I'm gonna stash my pack here. We'll head off and eat. Take a wild guess as to where I'm going to eat. I'll give you a little hint. Another brutal day of walking again today, guys. So I went from the shelter back to the camp. Now I'm heading out to the spring. It's a lot of walking, but I need water. Here's what I've got left. And I'm gonna slam some of this down right now. I could easily kill the rest of that, but I'm going to save a little bit just in case. Okay, here we go. Last of the water. Oh, yes. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's amazing. Let's go with some tuna. Little fold out fork there. Roasted garlic and herb tuna. So I've been mentioning that I was going to explain where I've been. I don't want to get too personal, but basically I had to deal with some personal issues, some addiction problems. I've been out of the addiction now for quite a while, and I take preventative measures to make sure I don't fall back into that addiction. Nothing too serious, common problem. I'm just not going to get too personal. Another thing is I don't have an internet connection, so I can't reply to comments. You know, I still don't have my vehicle back. Again, I'm not complaining here. I'm just telling you what's up. And basically, I've moved around to so many states. This Pennsylvania, the state I'm in now, wants to see my driving records, basically a driving abstract from different states before they issue me a license. I have all the other paperwork in line. I'm ready to go. It's just, you know, all these bureaucratic regulations and nonsense. It's holding me up. That's where I've been. You know, I'm working on getting my internet connection back, working on getting a new place and everything. But yeah, so that's what's up. Sorry to hold it off to the end, but yeah, that's what's been going on. Crystal clear. Real quick, I just wanted to apologize to my viewers who have made PayPal donations and haven't gotten a shout out. I did see that I had a bunch of donations. I know I'm like 6 months behind, but no internet. But special thanks to you. You will get your shout out eventually. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the adventure. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit like, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you on the next trip.